Hey there, son of a silver stacker here. Welcome to the best U.S. Mint news channel on YouTube. At least it is in my opinion. Today's date's the 25th of November, 2025. And in this video, we're going to be talking about how the United States Mint has been busy on your subscription page as well as the 2026 product schedule. And then we're also going to be talking about, well, subscriptions in general. What is mintage limit? What is household order limit? And what is product limit? There's lots of limits happening. It's a video of limitations. That's right. Now, before any of that, though, make sure you hit that like button so this video goes viral, so maybe hundreds of people can see it. Also, if you're new here or you're a returning viewer and haven't subbed yet, please consider subbing the channel. We're trying to get to 15,000 subs before the new year starts. That's January 1st, 2026. Now let's bump over to moneymetals.com. I can show you those live spot prices. So it looks like gold's up $1.05 to 41.49 even Steven. Silver down 18 cents to 51.38. Platinum down 205 to 15.62.35. Palladium up $1.75 to 14.19.65. And will these two, platinum and palladium, have parity soon? Sure seems like it. Now Dr. Copper's up 12 cents over here to 5.12 per pound. That's kind of remarkable when it was just sitting at, I think, 5.01 or $5 even Steven just yesterday. Now, check that out. Look at this, $60.87. I think that's the first time we've broken the $60 threshold in at least a week or two. Now, this is the premium for that American Silver Eagle. This is the bullion strike right here. It's $9.49, and they ask that you pay for a quantity of 1 through 39, 60.87. I kind of let that out of the bag already. Now the sell to them price, that's 52.23, and that is definitely above the silver spot price, but not like the $1.20 that we typically see. All right, let's keep on keeping on. We're going to hit the 2025 Mint schedule up first, and we're going to be asking the question, will the United States Mint move this particular set? This is the American Innovation $1 coin reverse proof set. Will they move it over to the 2026 product schedule? And could it be the fifth item added to this product schedule? Absolutely. But what's interesting, if I actually go over to the United States Mint's page here, yeah, this used to say December 9. They just took it off this morning. Isn't that something? Yeah, remember that one? To be determined now. I think that's kind of interesting. Now let's keep on keeping on. Here we are at the 2026 product schedule. And like I said, there's only 4 products right now, but I anticipate that the American Innovation Reverse Proof Coin Set will be added to this one shortly. That's just the way it is. I think with the Mint, there's something's going on with San Francisco Mint, and I'm not sure what it is. And yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute or so. Now, check this out. This is the American Silver Eagle. That's the one with the Liberty Bell Privy and the dual date action. And this is the subscription page, and the household order limit was 25. All right, well, guess what? They've gone and done something. They've made the household order limit of 10 for the current product. That's the one that drops on January 20, as well as if you look at the subscription page, yeah, the household order limit is 10 on that one as well. Now, the mintage limit is 500,000. The product limit is none. Now, let's explain that just a little bit here. Now, it says here, and this is the question mark under item limits, it says the mintage limit is the total number of a coin manufactured across all products. For example, a coin may be available in rolls and in our annual sets. Product limit is the number of a coin made available in the individual product, right? So if you go over to this particular item right here, this is product number 26, Echo Alpha, EA, right? So EA for Eagle, I would imagine. All right, so the Mint has done something there and said, you know what? This is going to be a hot item. Even though it's the flagship American Silver Eagle, the Mint seems like they believe that this is going to be a hot item. And I don't disagree with them whatsoever. I think this 2026 American Eagle, the flagship Eagle from West Point, New York, is going to be a hot little item. Maybe, though, not as hot as this bad boy right here. This is the congratulations set for 2026. And as you can see here, the household order limit is 3 on this particular one. Yeah, for a mintage limit of 60,000 and a product limit of none. Now, I expressed a little bit of concern in an earlier video, and I said, well, wait a minute. What if the United States Mint meant to put, 500,000 in the product limit and the mintage limit none, right? So that's something that is a little concerning. Not sure exactly if I should be freaked out just yet, but I do, and especially for this one here. But however, since they've moved or manipulated the household order limit to 1, it was 3, I do believe, I think that lends credibility to the argument that it's going to have a low mintage limit. And I think that's exactly what's going on here for the congratulations set. So I think not to worry about that, but you never know until drop day, and that's what's what. Wow, this is going to be a big deal product, folks, and the Mint knows it, and that's why they dropped the household order limit for subscriptions to one. And if you look at the current product, it's one. That's how big of a deal it is. But the best part about this is you can actually subscribe to it. Unlike the enhanced San Francisco American Silver Eagle from 2019, yeah, that one you had to get into your cart. There was no sub in that action at all. So thank goodness for subscriptions. And there, who knows actually, after the Mint manipulated the household order limit for the subscriptions, how many subscriptions or subs are available at this particular time? There could, out of 60,000, are half available? Is a third available? And remember that the bulk folks, because this is a subscription product, the bulk folks are going to get 6,000 of those, leaving only 54,000 to the general public. That's generally how the bulk action works. All right, let's keep on keeping on. Here's my question. This is my subscriptions, all right? And I have definitely manipulated some numbers here and added some products. I have here, I don't know how many American Eagle Silver 1 ounce uncirculated coins here. I got one there. And that's the West Point uncirculated, right? And I do believe that's going to be an enhanced uncirculated coin. Oh, yes. I can't wait for that one. But really, I think the question that I think I need to be asking here is, well, let's see if I can find one right now off the top of my head here. American Women Quarters. Yeah. Why is that still active? American Women Quarters, 3-roll set. I heard that was done. Gonzo. All right. Not only that, but why does it say Kennedy half dollar? Well, when you hit Kennedy half dollar, it actually says half dollar. It doesn't say anything about Kennedy on there whatsoever. And look at the limited edition silver proof set is active subscription. So I would imagine the Mint is going to go through these and deactivate some of the ones that don't even count anymore, right? I think also on here, congratulations set is active. They lowered it to 1 yesterday. They went into my account. American Eagle right there, silver 1 ounce proof. That's the one that is the dual dated with the Liberty Bell privy mark. Now there's another one, American Eagle uncirculated. I got 2 of those bad boys on there. I do have one at the top as well. I think that's going to be a winner chicken dinner product, just like the congratulations set. But I also believe that the United States Mint is going to lower the household order limit on this coin as well. So it may not even make a difference that I have 2 there. Kennedy's, yep, I don't think they're going to be making that one. Also, I think I had on here the American Innovation Proof set, and that was on here as well. Maybe it's not anymore. Maybe they took it off. Yeah, no, there it is right there. American Innovation $1 coin proof set enrollment. And I had 2 of those on sub, and they were $27.50 each. But we know that the United States Mint has ended the proof program for the American Innovation dollars. So there's at least maybe 3 or 4 products here in my active that, well, aren't even going to be available for 2026. And well, if they are, what is the new product called, right? And these are my pause subscriptions, and then these are my canceled subscriptions there. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of questions we need to ask the United States Mint about what's what with some of the products that they still have as active on our active subscription page right there. So there it is. I think that's going to be my video this morning. Got some stuff to do today. Now let's bounce over to the +1 action. Here we go. This is about manners. Yeah, remember that band Bad Manners? Yeah, that was a great little band, their little ska band. Now, but this is about good manners, or at least, well, maybe both good and bad manners. It says here there's no truer index to intelligence than the way one acts at the table. And the test of good manners is to be patient with bad ones. Now, for example, let's say, somebody's acting a fool, and you think you're a mild-mannered, good person with good manners, and yet you get brought down to their level. Yeah, that really doesn't mean you have good manners, right? It means you can't control your actions, can't control your whoever it is, whatever you're doing there, and yeah, you've been fooling yourself. So remember, tolerance and patience, as well as controlling your emotions, and you will then have good manners. That's what it's all about, folks, right there. Now let's bounce over to 395 99.9 KOAN Coin News Radio. This is the White Stripes 7 Nation Army official music video. Dun, 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 dun. That one. Yeah, kind of a big deal. That was kind of a hit song, I think. In fact, I think it won a Grammy. Maybe not. Now, with that said, I want to thank y'all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, please. And this is not, I'm not like, hey, you sub this channel or else, nothing like that. But if you'd like to, and you think that you find it entertaining and informative, please subscribe. We're trying to get to, like I said, 15,000 subs before the first of the new year. And then when we get past the new year, I'll pick another number, maybe 18 or 20,000. But it's just a way to build subs for this channel. And I think I provide a lot of good information, and I try and do it in an entertaining way. That way you're not bored and just listening to some mundane, monotone clown shoe sitting up here just throwing numbers at you and his opinions. Now, with that said, that is free to sub the channel. What's not free is going to be membership. It's $1.99 a month. It's not a whole lot. It's the price of a cheap cup of coffee. Like if you went over to Starbucks and got a double espresso, it'd be like $2.95. It'd be like almost $1 more. And I'm better than a 2-shot espresso right over here. It works out to about 6.6 cents per video, right? And that's not a whole lot of, it really isn't. And especially for the quality content that I've heard that I produce. I'm not going to toot my own horn. That was other people saying it. And so I just heard their horn that they were tooting in my honor. So I want to thank all of y'all, and especially thank all of the channel members. You really do help me get these videos out each and every single morning. And part of it is I don't want to let you down. In fact, I started this channel because when it was in 2019, you'd watch videos about coins and people would be like, oh yeah, this particular coin came out last week and it's already sold out. And you're like, thanks. How come you didn't tell us before that it would be a big deal or that it was going to be available? And that's why I started this channel, just to give a heads up to people that are interested in collecting coins so that they might hear about it before it sells out. And you know what? I think it's worked out okay, because there are people telling me that there's a whole lot more videos now out there, even the big boy channels, that are actually talking about drops before they come out now. Once before, they were only talking about it in the rears, after the fact. So I think that's a very big honor to actually see that happen. I think it's fantastic. Now, y'all have a great rest of your day. Remember what day it is, right? It is Taco Tuesday. Maybe some carne asada tacos with some pico de gallo. That sounds pretty good right about now, right? Maybe some cilantro and some cebolla, little onions actions. Isn't that good? Well, anyway, I'm getting myself hungry here, and it's only 5:30 in the morning. Y'all have a great day. Stacker out.